Thank you for joining the Rich Buddy live show, and thank you to my panel of guests tonight. What's up, guys?
Yeah, doing good, thanks.
Sorry for the long intro, but I haven't played in a long time. I forgot how good it was. I just had to play it. So
it's a great intro. That
I'm also rebroadcasting it on my channel, so it's just like, hey, you want to stream on your channel? I'm like, yeah, why not?
Oh, cool. That's cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. So what's happening?
Oh, just chilling, really. Yeah, getting ready to go to this London watch show in London, and
are you going to that?
Other people.
You're going to be going?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, staying in that big house with everyone.
How far of a trip is that for you?
Second?
How far of a trip is that for you?
It's about 2 hours on the train down south.
Okay.
So not too far.
Not too far. A bit of a trek, but not too far.
Nice. Yeah. Should be cool.
Do you know anything exciting about it? What are you looking forward to seeing over there? Is I guess my biggest I'd want to see, but my biggest expectation would be to see Patek Philippe. Is Patek Philippe going to be there?
Well, no. There's going to be micro brands on the Saturday. Then there's a grey market dealer hosting on the Sunday. But on the Saturday, we've got an appointment at the Patek Boutique on Bond Street, and we're seeing the rare handcrafts exhibition that Patek are holding. So we're going to go there and see all the rare handcrafts that were exhibited in Geneva.
So who's showcasing that event?
Patek Philippe, the boutique. So we're going to go to the boutique on Bond Street and check that out and see all the rare handcrafts. I got 5 tickets for that, so it's going to be cool.
So that's basically. So is it? What do you mean? Is it all Patek?
Yeah, just Patek.
Oh shit!
Don't be just Patek.
Oh wow!
So all the rare handcraft designs they do. So all those.
Yeah.
Dials with pictures on and race cars.
All the ones that we admire, but we would never actually get. But the ones
exactly the ones that we like,
artisan pieces.
Yeah, the artisan pieces we like to look up, but we'd never buy. People are holding surfboards and driving cars and things like that. Yeah,
yeah. All the
the enamel dials. You need to Porsche enamel dials and stuff like that. So it could be interesting.
What's up, bud? What's up, bud?
I'm just trying to keep an eye on. I got another screen looking at the chat, so just making sure. But not much. Just I got gonna stop up and see the AD tomorrow. But really, honestly, the Omegas have been flowing in more lately. So got the Ed White 321 here.
Nice.
Oh,
There we go. That's what we wanted to check out. Let's see
killer.
what's going on there.
That is the speedy to buy, the daddy of Speedmasters. I mean, it's the 321 movement found in Speedmasters from 1957 to 1968. Based on the Lemania 2310 Bosch column wheel with horizontal clutch chronograph movement. Yeah. Came out in 2019. Omega announced a special division of its manufacturer dedicated to the hand assembly of the 321 movements, and basically a one-to-one recreation with updates. Absolute killer piece, bud.
In other words, don't scratch that, bud.
So has it
bracelet.
been that long that they've been out since 2019?
Yeah.
That's no, it came out in 2020.
Yeah,
that's
when I ordered mine right when I ordered my my Snoopy. So for those of you who haven't tuned in a long time, I finally did get the call from my AD, and I picked up my 50th anniversary Snoopy too. So
nice.
So I ordered them both at the same time, and so 2020, is that what you're saying, Thomas?
Yeah, it came out 2020, but 2019 Omega established a special division just for hand assembling the 321 movements.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Say again, Rancho?
I said right. Yes, I remember that.
Right.
So all of these movements are hand
assembled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hand assembled.
Yes. By their upper tier craftsmen.
Yeah.
So that's what I was kind of going to ask tonight is why is it 10 grand more than the Sapphire Sandwich? And so I guess it's all the movement and the hand movement, all that stuff.
It's that 321 movement, which is I mean, it's got a case that hasn't been used before on a Speedmaster. It's got straight lugs, so unlike the lyre lugs, which turn around on a lot of Speedmasters, it's got the traditional straight lugs. So yeah, you got the lyre lugs on yours, haven't you, Rich? On the Snoopy, I think. So the ones that sort of twist round at the top.
Right.
Whereas Bud's has got these straight lugs, which are the traditional, original Speedmaster straight lugs. But it's a case that's never been used before. They built it just for the 321 Ed White.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a special Omega then.
Yeah, very special.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be waiting for that one for a little while longer, bud.
Yeah.
But when they call me, I'm grabbing that one.
There's no type of easy link or anything. So you got to get the
That's the only thing that isn't really true to original about it is the clasp. It's got a modern clasp on it. It's got a modern clasp, which
is that the flat link though? Is it the flat link bracelet though, or not?
It's a flat link bracelet. Yeah.
How do you like that bracelet, bud?
I love the looks of it. I don't, I think originally they were saying that it was catching on hair and stuff like that, but I haven't had that problem. So
so that's the same type of bracelet but mine is a 1971 bracelet.
Right.
But I was thinking of getting your bracelet for my Snoopy watch to put on this. That would look nice on this, right?
That would look nice. Yeah. Yeah. This is the nicest bracelet I've seen on Omega.
And you know what? They told me, Thomas, $650 for the bracelet. Not bad, right?
Not bad.
Would it fit on the Snoopy? Would it fit? Is it the
right
size?
they gave me two options, the flat link and something else. Or let me see here. I got it on my channel. I did a poll one time or another here, and the viewers voted on which bracelet I should get. Let me check it out. So I have the option of putting the flat link Speedmaster 57 bracelet on.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or the bracelet that's on the 3861 both version, the sapphire version or the Hesselite version. I guess there's two different bracelets.
Right.
But I think the flat link 57 bracelet, I think that's the same bracelet he's wearing, huh?
I mean, everything's the same. The dial, the hands, the vintage style, the flat link bracelet, everything. Although the bracelet's far more modern and robust, the only thing that differ are the clasp and the fact it's got an exhibition case back, which is modern.
Yeah.
But you want the exhibition case back on a watch like that. I mean, the movement's what you drool over.
You know, I'd love to hear Rancher's thoughts on that, Ed White, because I know he's a pretty good voice on Omega.
No. Like I said, I just had the original. I've had the
dot over 90.
I had the dot over 90 from 1967, so it was a birth year. The trouble is, it's just the dot over mine was so pristine, and that delicate damn bezel always just spooked me. I didn't want to wear it out of the house just for fear of like scraping it across the door jamb and like taking out that scraping
like
that
what
off.
I did to my brand new Snoopy.
Yep.
But I didn't touch the bezel. I only touched the edge of the case right up there. So it's going to have to get polished one day when it gets serviced.
Right.
Okay. It's life, right?
Yep.
Hey, wear your watches, yeah.
But that kind of makes me glad I haven't worn this one because I haven't touched this dot over 90 on mine.
Right. By the way, we're now officially Rebel Wilson streaming.
Oh, the old Rebel streaming, huh?
Don't worry, Rebel Wilson streaming. However, don't worry because I'm like the state of Israel. I've been officially given the right to exist.
Hey, Mama.
So as long as we're covered.
Big shout out to the chat. We'll go look at all the old faces. Robert Padilla, howdy from Texas. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Logan Hall. Urinator.
I don't think it does, Howdy. Right, Bud? It doesn't come with any quick adjust clasp or anything.
No, I mean it comes with a couple extra straps, but no, there's no quick adjustment. Pretty much, it's got a bunch of books and stuff, and then it's got this medallion that it comes with, which I think if you was to take, like, if you was a big collector and you took, like, and you went and got some little boxes and put these medallions in the boxes, I think it'd be cool.
No,
but
do you ever put that medallion around your neck and walk around like you won the Special Olympics?
I haven't yet, but you never know. I'm getting a little worse as I get older, so one of these days I might think that's pure gold.
Exactly. Or bronze.
Or bronze, yeah, one of them. But for now I got silver. They're pretty neat. I think you could make a collection out of them if you wanted to.
Aaron made my strap. Aaron in Canada.
Combat straps, yeah.
Yep.
Combat straps.
Brilliant work.
I looked up some comics and I picked out the characters that I wanted, and I sent him the photos of the characters, and he drew them on the strap. So it's like a canvas, and then on the back it's alligator. Really beautiful.
How many times do you sit and watch the back of it?
You know, I don't play with it ever because I'm afraid to drop it. Playing with it like that, right?
Yeah.
But I show it to people once in a while. I think even more cool than that is all the hallmarks on the back. It's got a lot of engravings and homage to the mission written on the back all around the case. So that's kind of cool.
Could be worse. It's not like anyone has footage of you dropping a 321 on camera.
Oh.
It says Apollo 13, April 1970, coaxial master chronometer. Award October 5th, 1970. Silver Snoopy Award. So it's got a lot of hallmarks there. Caliber 3861.
Yep.
Yeah, these are great Speedmasters to have in a collection. Your your Ed White, which I'm after, the only watch that I'm currently waitlisted for. That's a special watch. This one, of course, is a special watch. And then and I've got a nice vintage transitional. So it's a perfect three Speedmaster collection for me. But you've got quite a few Omegas, don't you, Bud? You do.
Yeah, I've got
You
a
like
few
Omega.
now.
Omega's your second your second fan club next to Rolex, right?
Yeah, I mean, Omega or Tudor. I like the Tudor brand as well. So, I mean, really, when they don't have anything else, I usually go right next door is Tudor, and then right next door is the Omega. So,
Oh, are they? They're right next door to each other?
yes, they used to all be in the one big AD, and now they've separated them all. They all have to have their own stores, but they all connect through the inside. So it's kind of a weird deal, but I guess that's what the bosses want them to do.
Omega's the only one that still makes me feel fuzzy and special and warm inside when I walk into their boutique.
Yeah, they're very nice. Yeah, I've got and that's the other thing is now your one AD cannot walk you through each store. They have to stay in their own store, and you have to have a person for each. At least here, I mean, so they have to walk you through each store. I mean, they have to leave you at your store, and then you go on to your salesman from the other store.
So it's become a union gig, in other words.
Yes, yeah. Each person that works in each store gets to sale for what you want. So you make friends in 4 places at one time, as opposed to one person.
You know what? AKA John Smith, I'm not interested in the watch anymore. I've really it's funny that when it's kind of I'll tell you what, it's actually a great thing to be waitlisted on a watch, because after 3 years goes by, 4 years goes by, you really know if you want the damn thing still or not. Like, I want my Ed White Snoopy. I want my Ed White. I want my Snoopy. I don't want the FP Jordan anymore. Isn't that funny?
6 years goes by. 7 years go by. Ring, ring. Hello? Yes, hi there. No, I'm sorry. Dad died last night. Well, any of you kids want his Daytona? He's been waiting like that. He's been waiting 15 years for it. So, screw you kids. We'll just go to the next one on the list if they're still alive.
Look,
Well,
yeah, what?
Go ahead.
Go. No.
I was going to say, it's just what happens is you get frustrated, and you see other people get it, and then they tell you that they don't have any. So you basically just you wind up moving on to something else, So
yeah.
Well, I've been used to that for the last few years, right? I mean, I've been waitlisted on an Aquanaut.
Oh.
I was one of the first waitlisted people when they were waitlisting, right?
Yeah.
And I got shafted out of a $3,800 deposit 3.5 years after the fact. I mean, what the F, dude?
Yeah.
So I'm all experienced with the waitlist thing. But
Aquanauts are really so overrated.
I just think they're pretty. I like it. For me, in the summertime.
Now, of course,
person, that'd be a perfect watch for me. That's why I wanted it.
Of course, when you wear one into like an AD, that everyone treats you like you're George Clooney or something.
Mm.
It's like, is that an Aquanaut? Can we see it? Can we touch it?
But John Smith, I got to.
But it's other than that, it's overrated.
I really feel like going forward, I don't think I'm ever going to buy anything, even consider anything going forward, maybe than a Patek. I don't think I'm ever going to buy anything else. I'm considering the Datograph, the Langenson Datograph.
Ooh, nice.
But other than that, if I ever buy a watch ever again, other than the Ed White that I'm on order for, I don't think I'll ever buy anything again other than a Patek Philippe. And that's what I think of Patek Philippe, and I've raised it. That's my. There's nothing below or above it for me, and I don't. That's why I don't want the Jordan anymore. I want a Patek, either a 5070 chronograph or a 3960 Grand Comp, or 3940. I mean, that's where I'm at. So,
But
So it's a question for you then. If we're getting big on Omega today, what's your opinion on Daytona versus Speedmaster versus Ed White?
I would stick in. I'd stick in Breitling Reedition. I would stick my Breitling Reedition up against any of those.
A06, the A06 1959.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Good.
would go with the Ed White over the Daytona Steel. Over the steel one, yeah. So just over the old plain steel non-ceramic bezel, I would go with the Ed White.
Well, south of me, if I want to drive down with like, oh, I don't know, 17 in cash, I could pick up a Panda Daytona with steel bezel.
But is it worth the hype? What's all the hype about with the Daytona?
I don't think it is, frankly.
I don't think it's hype though, Thomas. And I think it's a nice watch.
It is. It's a beautiful watch. Yeah. Now I'm talking. If it was I wanted the black dial with the black ceramic dial. Now, if I could get
that watch.
Yeah, I would, especially the newer one. I would probably switch from the Ed White, but my AD, I've just been 4 years, and I've had every type of watch under the sun, and I can't get that Daytona. So,
that black Daytona is my favorite watch for sure, 100%.
So it's very difficult to, no matter what you do, it seems like these ones are, but the gold ones you can get, the two-tone you can get, but the steel, they really keep them or unless you just happen to get lucky, I guess,
And there's nothing like having this on a rubber B with the deployant. It's just awesome with the red striping.
Wow, that is a nice Zenith.
I can't get into the Daytona. It's just I don't buy the hype. It's just
this one's.
I feel it's so overrated. I mean,
I don't know. When's the last time you've actually looked at one at the AD or had one in your? Have you the ceramic one though? Maybe have you seen up close?
Yeah, I have. And for me, it's just a watch that an actor's wife bought for him and got sold for a lot of money, and and I get it that a lot for Americans, I've heard that it's embodies true Americana and sort of racing and.
Well, look at it from here.
No. Okay.
Look at it from this distance. It's pretty, right?
Here's why. Okay, true Americana. Then we have to go back. We have to go back to the Speedmaster, the Apollo mission, the watch worn to the moon, something that no other country has been able to replicate in the last 60 years or whatever. So I would say when it comes to Americana, the Speedmaster is number one.
Yeah, for sure. NASA, America.
The Speedmaster is USA.
I mean, for me, I'm Zenith all day long.
Yeah. Yep.
Zenith El Primero for me.
Yeah, I like the Zenith.
I mean,
compare
these two side by side. I think they're kind of two different watches.
And then Thomas has the Zenith up there, so yeah.
And the Zenith, yeah. They're different.
Yeah, they are different.
Yep.
So I went down and I bought the green Zenith, the Brett Favre, right away.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I was all for it, but I haven't wore it because everybody started making fun of me with the Brett Favre thing.
Yeah.
So
what is this watch?
Well, yeah, but look, but Rich is wearing a tranny watch, and no one's making fun of him for it.
But you know what? I just still can't get over it. Are we that much more knowledgeable than everybody else that they don't understand that I have a real tranny in my hands and all the other trannies are wannabes? I don't get it, man.
Well, it's not really that. It's how excited you are when you're holding the tranny.
Oh my god.
It's
I
what
love
the
it.
it's what the tranny is doing to you. I mean, for you.
And how much have they really transitioned? You know, so
Exactly.
Well, the thing is that
Rich, I love your transitional. I love your transitional Speedmaster. I love the bracelet. The bracelet's just brilliant. That flat link bracelet, like Bud said, white, just.
I remember the night that you got that. You couldn't wait to get on and show it. What was that, like 5 years ago now?
Yeah, I was looking. Our 5th year anniversary from our first live stream together, Talking Watches 1, is coming up June 25th. Will be 5 years.
It was somewhere around there, I think.
Yeah.
So you've had that a long time.
Yeah.
And boy, you dissected it that night like it was a frog. In
I studied it up and down, and a transitional is only a transitional if you can't tell it apart from a 321. Otherwise, it's not a transitional. You need to open the case back to know.
804, isn't it?
Not really. Not necessarily. I'd say if you have any, you can tell. I think you can tell the difference by just hitting the activating the chronograph. You can tell the difference between a cam and a column wheel. Period.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not just by looking at it, but by functioning the chronograph movement.
Yeah. Okay. Just so much easier. You really have to lean into a cam chronograph, and also a lot of time there's with a cam there's a little bit of a jump on the minute.
Okay.
And, it's every transitional watch is different, and of course Rich loves his because his has still has a very large balance cock.
Oh,
let that one go over my head.
Ranch is hitting the side with the innuendo today.
And two round lugs at the bottom.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the assist, bud.
You gotta have all that to have to have an intact piece.
What's up, Andy?
Now, yeah,
hope you're doing well, buddy.
And having seen a Type 20 in the metal, like
hi, crappy.
Sue the Fikers, yeah, and actually having seen a Type 20 in the metal, they're a damned attractive watch. You understand the brigade finery into it. I would say a Type 20 is more of a luxury watch than any of the other ones we've talked about.
Yeah.
Do you remember that Type 20 they did for Only Watch 2019? The brown military dial. The brown military dial, that one.
Oh,
that was
Robert,
amazing.
No, okay, Robert, screw the gift cards. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Robert is, they're having some reductions at Buffalo Wild Wings. Robert is actually the manager, like one of the busiest ones, worked his ass off for the company. Robert is a good guy. It's not because he gave me a lot of free shit I used to get someone actually kind of drunk with the gift cards. I'm not going to say who that person is because there's all these little fucking trolls. By the way, when you send her the emails, it's like $28.53 for your references. You sniveling toady bitches. Anyway, sorry. But Robert is just actually always a hell of a good guy, but he was always trying to get always about to get the watch he wanted, but then his family. He would have to, literally something would happen to his family. He'd take the money that he was saving up for himself for his own gratification and help everybody else. You can't fucking ask for a better human being than that.
No. Top bloke. Yeah.
And Drew, I have a buddy that just walked in and asked for an Explorer black dial, and it took them about a week to get that. So if you're not asking for the polar dial, I think that's a watch that you could obtain pretty quickly.
I got a polar dial a month ago. A Polar Explorer a month ago.
Nice.
Been waiting about a year for it, but I actually took them. I did reverse psychology on my AD, and I'd been to Watches and Wonders, and I took my AD 3 of these Watches and Wonders tote bags.
Nice.
And gave them to the sales assistants. And within a week, I had the call for the Explorer 2.
Of course,
So,
I picked up the new Explorer 1 40 millimeter back in March.
Nice.
And yeah, actually, nice little watch. I think they finally got it right. It took them long enough.
Yes, they certainly went to enough sizes on that case, didn't they?
Yep.
Which I thought the 39. I got the 39. I thought that's a nice, but I haven't seen the 40 or tried it on.
Now, if you got the 39, you should kill yourself. No, I'm totally joking.
Yes. No, it's a nice watch. I'm good with that. I probably wouldn't go after another one because I have it, but
Yep. Well, and the thing is, AJ, who's a super collector, has one, and he's just that's his. Despite the fact he's got Patek Philippe after Patek Philippe and Daytona after Daytona, his 39 Explorer is like his go-to.
Is that right? Yeah.
Also a 6155.
It's I think it's a great watch for fishing, for doing the stuff that it's actually supposed to do. It really, it's a robust watch that holds up pretty good.
I also, in January, I got the Palm Dial.
Yes. Congratulations on that.
Nice.
That's right.
What color is it?
You
Green?
see that? He got
Palm
that one,
Green.
the Palm Dial green one, bud.
Very nice. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Isn't that a score?
Well, you got lucky. Yeah, that was right before it discontinued too. So
Just
And that's a 41, isn't it?
Yes.
No, it's a 36. 36.
Oh.
Ooh. No, just kidding. That's great score.
honestly, if guys put on the
36 is too small.
That's great.
Don't you want to
I don't have
smack
any
those
issues
people?
with 36s. I've got
Yeah,
a 1016 and a president.
I wear my old 36, and it's great. But if you get a hold of a new 36, I mean, they fit really well.
Yep.
They do.
So-
Yeah, they're great.
Well,
Yeah.
The maxi cases really help the new 36s out.
Yeah. So it definitely holds up much.
Cheers,
No.
EP.
How you doing, EP?
Now,
And I've seen women wearing the 40 and the 41s now, so it really doesn't make a difference as long as it fits you and you're happy with it. So everything is unisex.
were they wearing overalls?
No, this was actually a pretty good looking one.
Or were
So
they stepping into Subarus and driving off?
no,
Okay, good.
no, she was stepping into a Range Rover, and she was there by choice with that watch by choice. So
Really, she may not have been there by choice because the Range Rover may have broken down there.
yeah, no, but you still get the warranty period.
Okay.
I find as soon as the warranty period goes, that's when they go.
Now, Andrew Aberdeen is asking about thoughts on the Explorer 2 Black Dial.
Black Dial.
It's one that you should be able to get a hold of pretty quick.
Yeah, I would have thought so. The Polar Dial's more in demand, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because Archie got rid of his, so now they're popular. Sorry. That's the only Archie quip I'm going to make. I'm respecting Archie the shit he's gone through last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
Feel for Archie.
So you guys prefer the Black Dial over the Polar?
No, I'm a Polar guy all day long.
I don't think we said that.
Hey, hold on. I got to mute this, guys.
Well, I like.
But you're not opposed to it. You like it though.
Yeah, I like the black one. If I was gonna get one, I prefer the white. So, but my buddy just got a black one ordered for his son, and he got that within a week. So then he looked at the AD and said, "Could I get a white one?" He said, "Yeah, maybe within like 3 months." So, which right now all I'm seeing is them selling precious metals. So
that's what you're telling me.
If you can get a steel watch, then you're doing good. So, because I see they actually have 2 or 3 precious metals for sale in every AD that I've been in this year. So I think they're really pushing them precious metals.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know, I don't know how it all works because now they've got the certified pre-owned, so it's weird. Definitely
when my AD scaled down, Ben Bridge Jewelers, they
Right.
closed half their shops, and so I got funneled to one shop that isn't the greatest at getting me watches, although they did get me. This was the only watch they got me, but they got me the black ceramic Daytona, so at least they got me that watch. That was the last watch I
they're
ever
good
got.
for life,
Yeah,
basically, as far as that's concerned. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So if that's all they do, but I mean, Ben Bridge is they're a good store, so they'll come through with something again. So
I'm not sure what happened. It was the gal that called me isn't there anymore, and she wasn't there shortly after giving me that watch.
yeah.
What do you think happened, Rancher? They canned her for giving me that watch? They said this guy didn't buy any jewelry and you gave him a Daytona?
But isn't that the point that they're supposed to give new people watches? You know what I mean? People who walk in there,
They are, yeah.
that's what
Well, I
keeps
had four on the five on the books, 5 purchases at Ben Bridge, 5 Rolex purchases on the books with them. With the corporate, if they check the other stores.
I think in order to keep the love for the watch game alive, they need to give people who just walk in there that they've never met. I think
that's
they
what
need
FP
to sell
Jorn
them.
does, believe it or not.
Is that right?
Because I talked to a couple of gentlemen that were there at the Christmas party a few months ago that told me that they had just walked in off the street and literally, how can we help you? Oh, what are you looking for? And the one guy said, well, I was thinking about getting this Patek. And so in order to avoid him going and spending his 50 grand on a Patek Philippe, Jorn sold him one of his watches, pretty much a commitment, a promise, and a delivery within 3 months. And here I am, 3 years. It didn't happen. You get it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
once I experienced that, I'm kind of like, I expressed my dissatisfaction and pretty much told them that I'm in the market for just a Patek now. Your brand doesn't much interest me.
Well, and the only ADs that I'm kind of sore with is the AP. I mean, I think AP's really went, which I heard they have a new program going on like Rolex's where they sell their certified watches. But
okay, well, what do you think about that then? Because I've actually, speaking of waiting lists and this and that.
Hey guys, I've got a jet. If I have any time, I'll come back.
Okay,
all right.
Thanks, Rancher.
Okay.
I'm like on a fake waiting list for a what do you call those APs, the Royal Oaks? I'm on a fake waiting list over there. They actually have my name on something, but
Do they have an AD
about
there?
that. Yeah, it was pretty new. It's pretty new. Forgot all about that one. I should go there and say hello, actually. But
which one did you ask for?
The one that we all want, the newest
15202, the jumbo. Okay.
No. Oh no, not the one that you always want. You have that one still, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Don't ever get rid of that.
That's usually what everybody. Yeah.
Collectible.
Which they're selling them used now from AP for 60, which ain't too bad because at one time they was 125. So, they're yeah.
I feel that watch is one of their special references in that, maybe one day down the road, you're going to see it be coveted as much as a Nautilus. What do you think? Do you think that's possible, Thomas?
Yeah.
I think it already is, Royal Oak. It already is.
No, but the specific one he has, the
15202.
It's the one that was really sought after. Yeah.
The 41 jumbo
and the blue dial.
Yeah, blue dial.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same blue. It's the same blue material, the PVD coated material that they've used on that new remaster 2 that's just come out.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Same sort of dial color.
Yeah. So, and then now they're going really crazy. They got I seen a red dial AP the other day, rose gold
Really?
red dial. Yeah. So they're really getting a little crazy there. So
No, I'd go for the black one, Andy. Yeah.
yeah, if you like it, go for the black one, definitely.
I know 2 people that got the black one really quickly. The Polar's more in demand. It's when I got mine, I got told that there's a long wait list ahead of me, and I was lucky to get it.
Yeah, I'm a black dial person too. I mean, when it comes to if I have a choice, I'll take black. I mean, if I had to choose between Daytonas, I think I would keep the black one now, you know.
Yeah.
Though although I did want the white, and I remember I wanted to trade you, bud.
Right.
When I first got this,
Right.
unworn, I was going to trade you for your white one.
Right.
Because why? Because I had the white dial, I had the black dial Daytona steel bezel already. So then I had 2 black dial Daytonas.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. I remember
And I didn't want
now,
to.
yeah.
So I sold my steel one to Fella in the chat.
Yeah.
And he bought that for $16K. And I ended up keeping this one. But I'm down with black dials. I mean, look at black dial that's the way to go, you know. Yeah.
I like variety in my dials. I like different colors.
Yeah, I like having different color dials as well.
I got black on the Kermit. I've got my Z Blue Milgauss. I got the white dial Polar and green on the Palm Franz on the Palm dial.
And
a bit of different color on everyone.
But when it comes to white dial, I think the 2 best white dials are that Polar and the Omega Aquaterra watches are the best.
Fuck. Hold on, sorry.
Those are the 2 best white dials, right? The Polar and then the Aquaterras.
What do you think about the new Omega moon watch with the white dial?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I like that.
Really like it.
Have you
really
seen that,
like
Rich?
it.
No.
There's a brand new moon watch with a white dial.
Yeah.
And I think it goes for around 8,000 or 9,000. Is that right? Something like that.
Same price as a normal moon watch. Yeah.
Yeah, same price as a normal one there. And you know what it done though is I feel like it almost killed my white gold Omega because it looks so similar to me. It looks similar. I mean, mine's a little bit different looking, but it looks like the white gold one.
So you're saying this one right here?
That one on the top left, right there.
Oh, it looks like a Snoopy now.
Kind of looks like a Snoopy too. Yeah. But it's a moon watch with a white dial.
Oh, that actually looks great.
Yeah, it's
nice,
popular.
It? Very quite hard to get at the moment.
That's a good one, guys.
Popular.
With this, look at the case back too. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one, guys.
3861 Sapphire Sandwich.
This is that's the one to get. You don't want a Daytona. You can get this is a good one right here. Oh man, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, half the price as well. So
man, a see-through case back on that too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful.
I'm wondering, is that the same? That's not a 3-2-1 movement, is it?
No, of course not.
3861.
Your watch is special there, bud. You're not going to see that one.
Yeah.
You know. Here, we'll pull yours up here.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah, the back of the 321 just looks amazing.
Is that going to even be? Where am I going to find that? Wow, these are all gorgeous, aren't they? Look at all the variations here. These are pretty. I wouldn't even know where.
They actually have all of them gold in the dealer in the AD right now.
Oh, are you in the back? Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh my God! So that was the 38. That was the Speedmaster 3861 with.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
The
Yes,
white dial.
Well, and the thing is, though, that's what I was going to say. The 321. I almost say the 3861 has probably stolen a little bit of its thunder.
Oh my God! Look how crisp that looks.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Oh, the white dial, the most racist dial of them all. The white privilege.
Oh,
dial.
that's a winner, man. Winner, chicken dinner.
What do you think to the red writing on the top? Do you think that spoils it, or does it?
What red writing
No.
on the
I think
Speedmaster?
it adds to it.
Speedmaster
Yeah.
in red.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. I love that. You don't like that?
Because you're a socialist. That's why you live in California.
Ooh, I love that. If they did it in red or if they did it in yellow, either one would have been great.
Yep.
Yellow.
You know, when it first came to white, white first came out, I was like, ugh. But you know, it's like, yeah, I could. I don't know if I would. You see, I don't. Would you get one if that was your one and only, or would that be your second or third Speedmaster?
I'd get one if it was my one and only. To be honest with you.
This is a good daily.
Yeah,
a
Thomas,
really
you're
good
weird.
daily. A perfect daily.
Hey, Thomas. So when you go to the London Watch Show, are you going to be staying in the house with everybody?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's
I said I wasn't going to make any more jokes. Never mind.
You're gonna wear your Kermit, right?
No, I've been thinking. I'm either gonna. I was gonna say, Bud. You said you'd been to the Tudor store a bit.
Yes.
What Tudors have you bought?
So, Tudor, the new Tudor. Let's see, where am I at here?
I want you.
So
I want you to walk in someone's room in the middle of the night with a giant pair of hedge clippers, like snipping and saying, "This is from Clyde."
So you bought is that a Black Bay 58?
But
that's the Black Bay 58 with the Jubilee bracelet.
Oh, the new one, the monochrome.
Yes, yeah, and then I also got the Black Bay 54 for my son. So,
That's the back of your watch right there, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got one for Mark I think for some reason when the Flyover States, we got them before they got them out in Chicago, Chi-Town. So I actually shipped it off to Mark.
So I was going to say, the watch I was going to wear was going to be either my Tudor P01.
Yep.
Or
I like them. I think eventually those are going to be collector's items. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, I think there will be. I was going to either wear the Tudor P01 or my Zenith A384. I didn't know which one to wear. I'm not going to wear the Kermit in London.
You know, I actually hear the Kermit. I don't know if people think the Kermit is like the middle ground to ask for between the sub and the GMT, but I've actually been told that the Kermit is the most asked for steel watch right now.
Man, I would.
Someday we'll find it.
That's the one to get. I'm telling you, that price has come down on it a little bit. I'd keep an eye on it and look for the best example you can get and pay an extra couple of thousand for it, or $1,000 for it, or whatever. I know I didn't say I'm going to buy any Rolexes or whatever, but if I had some, I'm really dedicated on getting a Patek, a $50,000-$60,000 piece from Patek, really. But if I had some extra money lying around above and beyond that, I would have already gotten that Kermit, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Right. What to put with your Hulk, or just to kind of
because
one?
I've pulled all my watches out to see what I might be able to trade in towards a Patek, and to be honest with you,
whoa. I am selling my 2024 Cermet, 3 months old. Hit me up, brand new.
You're what?
Kelsowitz. Do you not see these like little things that go up the side of the screen?
In the chart, on the bottom of the chart.
Oh no, we're talking about I'm talking about the
original Kermit.
the original
Oh, you're
Kermit.
talking about the original. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, those are going pretty low too. So,
What's up,
but
Keslow?
but
How's it
Well,
going, buddy?
I had my little frog ranching stage there for a while.
Oh, you like the date, Andy? Yeah. Man, I just can't believe what a price I got that for, Andy, and what they are now. I literally got it for half price. It's so crazy, Andy.
What the watch I love of Rich's, I'll be honest, this is the reason I even put up with your ass. Is the Certi sub blue with diamonds.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah, that's beautiful.
My only diamond watch. Yeah.
So
There's a reason not to get rid of every watch, so I can't trade any of them in. But is what I was just about to say.
Right. No,
I
I know what you mean. Well, you know, your watch to trade in with Rolex now, I think you got to have them 3 years old. So your Certi would probably fetch a good amount from Rolex.
No, I probably wouldn't. They'd sell it for a good amount. But you see, Rolex certified pre-owned, when normal pre-owned isn't quite cunty enough.
Oh, so what do you think, Bud, about what do you think about Rolex the certified Rolex program? But what my main question is what do you think about the AP doing that, the certified pre-owned program, about AP doing
They started doing it, haven't they? They started. Yeah.
I didn't even know this the other day until I seen it on a YouTube thing, and
but that's Kelswitz saying that, Bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Kelswitz is on now? Okay.
Yeah, no, I've got a tranny sub, remember? The 16.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you want to join Rich with, going into checking out the tranny scene.
No, I don't know if I'm ready for a tranny scene, so.
But I'd love to have an AP one day as well. I mean, I'd love to, but we'd love to all have everything. An IWC, a Cartier. Vacheron. We'd all love to have one of every brand, right? But
well, I looked at some prices, and depending on which AP you want, they're kind of all over the map with the prices. But like the jumbo was less than a chrono. And I would have went for the jumbo. So, I mean, I would take a look if I was you and see what, there's actually an AP in Aspen, which isn't too far from me. So, I don't know if they put them on a website. I don't know how they're doing that, if each store carries something differently.
But what are we looking at? We don't want to really go more than 25 grand for a Royal Oak, do we?
I couldn't afford that anyway.
I was going to make some sort of a tranny and Aspen joke, but no, I'm just going to give a rest.
Oh, Bud, 25,000 for a Royal Oak. Is that about what we'd want to spend on a Royal Oak?
Let's see here. I might have to go out and come back in.
Oh, you can't hear us?
Robert says, I know those low budget jewelry stores sell used Rolexes like Daniel's, Kevin Jewelers, etc., but they're way overpriced though.
Yeah.
But here's actually one of the things about actually TPG going to prison.
He went to prison?
Yeah. Do keep up.
That's the guy who was slinging watches left and right in LA and everywhere.
Yeah. Lies and had like $5 million in Rolexes or luxury watches stolen.
Huh.
Yeah. But that's one of without him there, I actually think God, that guy, can't think of his name. His former partner that broke up with him.
Oh,
I know who you mean. Yeah, I don't know his name.
Yeah,
either.
well, the kid with a similar name on Archie's. TPG. Marco, yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Marco's still down there, but he doesn't have quite the reach that TPG had. So, actually, there's all sorts of shit popping up in Dallas and actually here in the OKC.
Yeah, there's some. It's a buyer's market, isn't it?
Yep, starting to be. Well, let me put it this way: it's a buyer's market. It's a buyer's market if you're selling. If you're buying, these fucking watch dealers still think it's like acting like it's 2021.
I can't help but think that you know, in another year, based on what happens, that things could be different. You know, that things could go back. You know, well, I mean, everybody just keeps raising the price of their watches. So if you want a gold watch, I would think you would want to get one before the ADs go through the roof. You know.
We'll see. I actually think, and there, like I said, there's actually I found a halfway decent reseller south of me actually, and at one point I could pick up a root beer, the modern root beer for 17.
Yes, I remember you saying that last week. That was a good price, I think.
Well, the thing is though, it's the ADs. It's this little, not the ADs, but it's this reseller's personal watch. I'm thinking, ooh, that doesn't, you know, that's kind of a bad sign.
Right.
They're selling their own watches.
Right.
You think prices are going to go back up, bud?
I mean, I think if you're in it for the long run, if I think you enjoy, I would just say, like everybody else, buy what you enjoy, and you know you can't go wrong. But yeah, I do. In another year, I think that we'll see everything make a bit of recovery.
I think October, November. I think there's a lot of uncertainty just right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think until the election, after the election, I think it's going to continue.
And I don't think they'll ever go like crazy again, but I think that you'll get back to MSRP on a lot of stuff, maybe a little bit more. So,
yeah.
And then as Christmas comes along, everybody looks for a watch during Christmas, you know. So, but yeah, I'm pretty confident in.
Yeah.
Here's a dilemma for you that I've got, right? So I've got this in my Kermit. It's a dilemma.
No, this isn't a trendy watch because that would be a bilemma.
How do you like that with this strap? Look at it.
I like that with the shark, right? Yeah. That's the shark grip, or is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steel
I like
mesh.
that. Steel mesh. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a dilemma with my Kermit. I never wear it, and I've been thinking about weighing it in for a Breguet. If you just want to pull it up, Rich.
What's that?
My screen. I'm sharing my screen.
See, I don't know. The conventional wisdom is never sell Rolex. On the other hand, and boy, Breguet is. Then again, though, I think if there's anyone on this panel that could pull the move and not get scalped alive, Thomas, it would be you.
Beautiful. That's an enamel dial or porcelain?
Enamel dial, Grand Feu enamel dial.
Grand Feu.
Yeah, Grand Feu. So I never wear my Kermit. I haven't worn it in years. It's sat in its box, and I just think, shall I sell it and get a gold Breguet, a white gold Breguet? I turned 50 last year. I think it's time for a dress watch. I've not got a dress watch, and this would be I'd prefer this over Calatrava.
Now, is this the manual wind?
No, it's an automatic.
Okay. Yeah. When I find out if any watch guy has got a Breguet with the possible exception of the Type 20, but maybe even still that, but more so if it's a classique, my estimation of their worth or their prowess as a collector goes up.
What's the new dress watch from Rolex? Is it 1903 or 1906?
The 1908.
1908. What do you think about that, Thomas?
No, not a chance. No, I saw that Watches and Wonders last year, and I saw the blue dial this year.
You didn't like it?
It's nice, but it's doesn't touch this.
Stick it. It's not in their wheelhouse.
No, doesn't touch
How did they
this.
treat you at Watches and Wonders? Was you able to get around and see everything?
Everything's behind glass cabinets. It's like walking through a shopping mall.
Yep.
Everything's behind glass cabinets. You can't, especially Rolex. I mean, the independents you can go and look at. You can go and look at Laurent Ferrier, Gronfeld, Ferdinand Berthoud, Patek, Arnold & Son, Lou Monet, Resonance.
Did I hear a flash in the background just now, or is it just me? Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Just you. Patek, I think, is an interesting brand.
Yeah, got some nice stuff.
Mhm.
The Antarctiques and stuff.
So
but-
was it worth going to you? I mean, was it worth going for you? Or
Yeah, I went with a group of friends. We stayed in. We rented a cheap Airbnb in France, just a 20-minute taxi ride across the border, and yeah, it was good fun. We had good fun.
So it's worth going. So, because I'd like to go sometimes, but
We went 4 days, so we just spent 2 days of watching wonders, and had 2 days just kicking about Geneva, eating food, exploring Geneva, and having drinks, and yeah, it's nice.
Right. Yeah.
Last year I went just for 2 days and just did watches and wonders, and it was all a bit of a rush. It was all a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going just to look at the Rolex stand, and you would have been disappointed this year because the watches were not. I can show you pictures of them, and then it was just gold.
And you can't even see them and try them on or anything. So
no, it's just diamond Daytonas and gold Sky Dwellers and the Deep Sea Invicta. You know, it's just. But if you're going to look at other brands as well, it's worth it. Yeah. The best bit was the AHCI show, Academy Horology Creators Independent, where you get to meet people like Constantine Shaken, Philippe Dufour, Bernard Lederer, Hajime Asuoka, all the independent brand, Kairitalainen, all the independent watchmakers are in one room, and you can look at their watches, you can try them on, you can talk to them, you can talk to the watchmakers, and that's more of a better event than Watches and Wonders itself.
See, I wish I could talk to Kerry Butalina right now.
He's such a nice man.
Yeah,
so relaxed, laid back.
Yeah, but
open to share information with you and just try his watches on.
I would go after Chaikin. I would think he'd be a character.
No,
he is. He's great. He's lovely.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Kerry Butalina, because I would be like, "Where's the new Urban Jurgensens, you bald fuck?"
You immediately would see the outside of the building at that point. They would probably not let you stick around too long, but I get wanting to know where they're at, though. That's for sure.
Well, you're doing it. You have time to do everything else. Why not do the company you're actually running?
Right.
Anyway, that's just the way my mind runs, but
Yeah. Well, I understand that, the frustration of it. So, but yeah, I do want to go. So I would like. I was just wondering how it was for the public and not for the insiders, So it's worth going, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Rich, Karen.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if I know Bud's a big gold watch guy, this is the sort of stuff that I was checking out at Watches and Wonders.
Mm.
If you wanna, so it's non-stop gold watches.
Yeah.
All this stuff: diamonds, gold.
Welcome to Rolex. Would you like gold with that?
Yeah, gold, Rolex. That's 1908. The
Platinum.
blue dial.
Platinum. Yeah, I like that.
Platinum.
Well, remember,
There's one from last year.
sorry, but you remember when people are saying that Rolex wants to be Patek Philippe, and like, no. Rolex doesn't want to be Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe wants to be Rolex.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to think maybe we weren't quite correct when we were giving out that opinion. Maybe they do want to be AP and they want to sell 1 million gold watches a year.
Yep, I think so.
I mean, look at that. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Green ombre dial.
Can't help
That
it.
really
like
is nice.
But the diamond Daytona on the Oyster Flex, I thought was a ridiculous watch because I also like that blue. Yeah,
the blue ombre.
Yeah, the blue ombre. Yeah. That's beautiful.
And the brown ombre slate dial.
But I mean, I thought the point.
These were ridiculous, though.
Yes, ridiculous. Yep.
They were ridiculous. They were briefly undiculous, and then they quickly became ridiculous.
Yes.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I thought the point in a Oyster Flex was to be more sporty and less, and to put on all them diamonds. I thought it was terrible.
Yeah, just absolutely ridiculous.
Yep.
That would not be for me. I would guess that would be for a woman or a very flashy guy, but that's not me.
Definitely going for the female market.
Hey, Rich, put down the phone with your dope dealer and answer the super chat.
Hey, what's up?
Super chat.
Super chat? We have a super chat.
Sorry, your dispensary technician.
Rich, did you get my email? Oh, let me check.
I gave Chris your number and your
I think I
email.
did see an email come in. Yeah, I think I did get it, but I didn't get a chance to look at my emails.
I mean, there's a deep sea challenge out there. That's the big 50 mil one.
Now the ones I've seen on people's wrists, they look like they made that thing somehow fit people's wrists better than what you would expect. I mean, it wouldn't work for me, but a bigger guy maybe.
And this one I really don't get. This one's just an Invicta. Just horrible.
I could see that on somebody like Biggie Smalls or not anymore, but what's DJ Khaled? I could see him wearing that.
Yep.
Oh, that's it right there, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm sure you'll see guys like DJ Khaled wearing that.
Well, I was just thinking about another guy at the Watch Channel. I'm not going to say who it is, but I was thinking, how would they fit that up their keister when they try to smuggle it across the international border when they go to Asia?
Chris's watch, is that showing up? Yeah, there's Chris's watch that he sent me in the email.
In person, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, that's a beast, isn't it?
They do it. They do a very well job of it, I think.
Yeah.
They kind of went back to is that the flat enamel or what? It looks like it's more back like the
gold deep sea.
Yep.
It's got the old blue, like my blue.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah? It's the old blue, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So did you buy this, Chris? Did you buy this Patek, Chris?
Patek.
I think he went and I know he tried it on.
It's still got the stickers on it, I can see.
Right.
Yeah, that's a beauty. I mean, that's some bling right there. It's I really got to try. I got to see one before I'm going to lay some big bucks down on anything, I'm gonna go try a few things on, even things that weren't even on my radar. Like, I'll go look at this. Why not? Might as well look at it. You never know what turns your head, in the end.
I mean, AP in Las Vegas let me try on a brick one time, and
Oh right, yeah.
and I can't lie. To me that seems like the Rolex brick, and
Yeah.
If I could have bought that AP in Vegas one time, I would have, because they said they let me see it and they let me wear it, but it was actually sold, so they wouldn't let me buy it. But I would have bought it. So if it fits that way and looks that good, I would probably. Chris is saying he didn't buy it and he wouldn't, but.
Oh, did he answered? He didn't buy it. Yeah.
Chris got a real nice Nautilus this year, and I think he just got a
He's
black.
got a beautiful collection.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful collection. So
stunning collection. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys do, and they're all different. They're all somewhat different. Everybody's got their unique spin on their collection. It's kind of cool.
Well, and I think everybody's has changed over the last couple of years too. So, but Andrew, I wouldn't say that AP's out of your league, because these new certified pre-owned, you'd be surprised at some of the prices.
That's the beauty of the hobby, though.
Say credit card. Use your credit card, fuckers.
That's it.
That's the beauty of the hobby, though, isn't it? We've all got different collections, and we've all got, we've all got our own tastes and different collections, and about what we love. Yeah.
Where's Decon at?
I don't know. We haven't seen him for a while, have we?
I haven't seen Decon for a while. Oh.
No.
Well, hopefully he's around.
We got some pretty good viewers on the show tonight.
Yeah, some good people in the chat.
Well,
yeah.
actually, I looked on the other channel, and the horned one's not there. It's Curly and Sirocco and a couple other people.
Curly's been going.
Oh,
for a
Sirocco's
while
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So he's around. That's good. So we know that Thomas has the Breguet. That's what I was gonna bring up earlier. We know Thomas has the Breguet on his radar. Rancher, do you have anything on your radar?
But right now, he's still currently pre-gay.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm still trying to downsize the collection a little bit. But if a 3137 comes along at the right price, I would swoop on that.
That's not or the root beer.
No, not the root beer. I think
what's the 3137? What is that?
The Breguet.
Okay, but not the root beer. You wouldn't be interested in the root beer, like you've said before. You've changed your mind on that now.
Oh wait, there's Andrew Aberdeen.
He's pre-gay as well.
Yes.
Another thing I got on my radar is a 1973 birth year Tudor Submariner, which is a mint in box.
Come on.
No, it's mint in box.
You want papers too? Do you want?
They got papers too. They got papers too. And
now, are you looking at one? Have you found one, or you just want one?
I've seen one.
Okay, how much?
But it's £12,000.
Fuck that.
Which is too much.
How much? Yeah. Well, okay. What's the birth year?
73. So it's the first year of production.
Okay. Well, good luck with it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you just change your birth certificate to like 1975? You'll have a lot easier time. And maybe the second or third year of the.
Yeah, I don't mind the Grand Seiko watches either, bud. Especially those really nice hand engraved case ones.
Yes,
I've seen some of those. They're pretty, man.
I bought one in 17. It was a It was the SPGA 387, I think, and it had a blue, like a frosted look on the blue, and it's still, to me right now, it's still the only Grand Seiko that I've seen that's going for like double what I paid for it.
Wow.
And
Nice.
yeah, so
Some of them are really pretty. Yeah.
yeah, I've always liked them, but I was buying them back at 4,500. Now they've went up to
Yeah. You were buying stuff when they first.
when they first came out. Yeah, so
Yeah. Didn't you have a snowflake too?
I didn't have the snowflake. No, I just had that one. But I was thinking about buying more, and then they kind of took a price hike, and I got distracted. But yeah, I think they make a hell of a, especially their spring drive. I think that's the reason why you get one, because that's their specialty.
Yeah.
That's their movement that, and an automatic would be fine too. But I mean, the spring drive is their specialty.
If you had to go down to one watch, keep one watch in your current collection, which one would it be and why?
For me, it'd be the Polar Explorer. I've discovered that it can be a total one and done watch. I've fallen in love with it absolutely. I've just discovered that it can be, and it's the only tool watch left in the real tool watch left in the Rolex catalog.
Yep.
Everything else is sparkly jewelry, and I just think it could be my total one and done watch. Yeah. So for me, it's the Explorer 2 Polar.
Okay, Bud. Same question.
I think without a doubt, I think it's an easy answer for me. I think it would have to be the Hulk.
Oh, that's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
And Rich, we already know it would be the Speedmaster simply because you want to spend the rest of your life with a tranny.
No, actually, it would probably be my black ceramic Daytona. Yeah, for sure.
And if they made a gold Hulk, I would just be able to get down to one watch completely, and I wouldn't have to mess with anything else, and I could just get my gold Hulk, and I'd be done forever.
Now, David N says 10460. I presume he's answering the same question, and you can't. Yeah, there's a reason why that watch is called the last of the best. For me,
is that a Sea Dweller, the 14060?
No, it's a no. It's a Submariner no date. Preferably a 2-line.
I thought the 16610 was sort of as the best, last of the last.
No, the 16610 is the date, sub date. The no date on the other 10460 and the 10460M. Besides not having a date, it also has a 2-line, which goes back to the original 1513, aka the last of the best.
Yeah.
Man, I've gotten rusty with my Rolex numbers.
Yeah, no kidding. I thought this was a watch channel.
It used to be pretty far on.
Oh, it's not Patek.
Well, you don't know your Patek numbers, right?
Yeah, I don't care about Patek Philippe.
So I'm still good with those. For the most part.
However, for me, I think it'd be my 1680. The patina.
1680. What is that?
Oh, the new one just bought, the vintage one.
Yes.
Right.
The white sub. The first.
Have you got a Pippa in it yet? Have you got a Pippa in the bezel?
I have not. I could sit. Of course, AJ has basically said, "Hey, my guy, he's this big Rolex guru. Send it off to him. He'll get the perfect pip for it." That means I have to give it up. That means it has to.
And it's it's a white sub.
Yep. Of course, you know what the difference is between the white sub and the red sub?
Mm-hmm. Besides the color?
The Submariner is in red for the first half. The second half, it's white. It's the same fucking reference. It's the same watch.
Wow.
But the trouble is there's so much hype around the red sub, that I wouldn't go within 50 feet of a red sub because there's just too much of an opportunity for fuckery.
Right. Well, and that's got to be way more uncommon than the white and the red. I've never seen that watch.
You never asked me.
I mean, send me a picture of it or put it up.
Okay,
yes.
I mean, yeah. Am I just supposed to read your mind?
I'm just saying it's got to be much less because I've never seen one anywhere. So
I could have sworn. Hold
Well, what year is that watch, Rancher?
on. 70s. I haven't had it exactly dated yet. Huh. Oh, okay.
We haven't looked at vintage
Yeah.
Rolex in a while, but remember we used to look at a lot of vintage Rolex back in the day.
Oh,
yes.
crap.
That was a lot of fun looking up all those old vintage Rolex presidents and.
Okay, I am being summoned. I will send that picture to Bud.
Here we go. I'll show it. I'll show it now. I'll show it now.
What, have you got it, Thomas? Who's got what?
Here you go, Rich. I'm sharing it.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, I did get a picture of this. I just couldn't see. Yeah. Okay. My eyes ain't that good.
I thought you
but
said there's
yes,
red
okay.
red writing.
No. I said that's the difference between a red sub and a white sub.
Oh, okay.
Is it doesn't have the red writing.
Right. But there's so much overhype. There's so much overhype. And that's just an example. Of course, on the other hand, a naked loom.
Yeah, and that's got a nice patina on there too.
No. It doesn't have a nice patina. It has a nice patina. All right, guys, I got to answer that. Well, let me try to. He's calling me again. All right, call you right back.
All right.
Are you guys fans of the ghost bezel?
Yes.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan.
Who you gonna call?
Ghost bezels.
Yeah, I really like ghost bezels.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not one to like that. What do you guys think in the chat? You guys like the ghost bezel? Like the look on this watch like that with the ghost bezel? I'm not so fond of it. I love the patina, but I'm not so sure about that whole ghost bezel thing.
I've seen GMTs which have got red on the bottom and the black on the top is just a ghost bezel, like Cokes or Pepsis, not Pepsis, but Cokes, which are just red on the bottom and then ghosted on top, which look amazing. Yeah, beautiful.
Goldfinger wants to know the thoughts on the Chronofield chronograph.
I don't know anything about it, but I mean, I know that's a pretty esteemed brand.
Yes, I was going to say, when you said that you've seen them, Thomas, as independents, I was thinking they got some pretty strong independents there, don't they?
Yeah, I'll pull up a picture of the chronograph. It's amazing.
Let me see here. I was wondering if this is the same brand that I was looking at earlier, the one he's mentioning. Oh no, the one I was looking at was Moritz Grossman. Have you ever heard of a watchmaker, Moritz Grossman?
Yes.
Yeah, German.
I think it's Moritz.
Moritz.
There's a lot of nice micro brands out there now.
Yeah, check this one out. I like this one's pretty watch right here. I'll pull it up real quick. When's that show that you're going to, Thomas?
It's next Saturday, but we're all going to the house on Thursday.
Well, I would PSK 31. I would think with a ghost bezel, you really wouldn't buy it to bring it under the water, in my opinion. But I bought a pretty neat one off my AD that was, it was kind of a Franken watch, I think, but it had been redone, but it had the ghost bezel on it, and it was pretty neat. I like that watch, but I wouldn't bring it into the water. It's pretty old. I think it's a 1976.
The Groenfield watches are nice. Here's a couple, but I was having a hard time managing that screen. But anyway, I found these. I always look at them when they come up for sale. Like, isn't that pretty? That's a nice looking watch, man.
Yeah, that almost looks like he's got like a gravel dial on there or something.
Really nice finish. Look at that.
Wow, that's pretty movement.
Yeah, these are really clean pieces. But they're it's definitely a micro brand, and you're paying for that.
Boy, them watches, that watch right there in particular has been on this website for a long time.
It's very popular. They have
Oh, do they?
Okay. There's many of them.
So it's been sold a lot. Okay.
Yeah, the salmon dial, Groenfeld. I guess it's a very popular one.
Yeah.
I suppose if you buy this brand and you buy that, this might be one to get, because if you ever wanted to get out of it, it'd probably be an easier watch to get out of, because everybody likes this one in particular,
Right.
Yeah, that's the Principia, isn't it?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
they did a Delta Works as well, which is even nicer. Their sports brand.
And you see, and notice that this is $36,000, gentlemen, for a steel case.
Yeah.
That's even more than a Patek would be for this kind of a watch.
Well,
But
I wonder.
Amazing.
He probably makes. Excuse me. He probably makes what? 2,000 watches a year.
But the other one, that Moritz one, I wanted to bring it up. It was really beautiful watch, but it doesn't really let me get to it. See brands, and then it doesn't let me go to the damn thing. Let me see. What about you, Bud? Do you have anything on your radar right now? In the immediate?
I've been trying the last 2 years to get the green date, which now they actually have the green ombre dial date.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I mean, I would take either one of them. So I'm going to continue to pursue both of them now, and because I mean that's been I've asked for that so much that it keeps getting lost in the text with my AD, and because then we go on to something else, and I got to resend it and ask for it again. But it's a hard one to get.
If you can get the ombre green, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I think the ombre green will wind up being the least, like the less made of the two of them.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a really in-demand watch, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh look, here's the Paul Newman dial. Look at the old gold watches have come up a lot in price, huh, Bud? They're up there now with the new watch prices now.
Yep.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we could have bought these for half the price 5 years ago, right, bud?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Half
This
the
is
price.
this one says it's like new at Box and Papers, but it's a 2006.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah. I still like that Tudor. I still like that Tudor green Harrods.
Yeah, that's a nice
Harrods,
one.
yeah, nice, isn't it?
And
So
that's
what do you think? What do you think of this one, for example? Unworn, stickered, $4,000. Is that a good price?
That's a steal. These was at
Yeah.
$6,000 a couple years ago. So so you never know. I might go back on there later because it's still the thicker one, and now they've made the Tudors much thinner, but still it's
Dang, it's got
still,
stickers on it.
It's got sticker and everything. Yeah, it's a Harrods. I love that watch.
Well, this one belongs to Bud, guys, so he's on it.
Hands off.
Yeah, they'll make yeah.
I don't think I'll be getting to Harrods anytime soon, so
Yeah, so anyway, what else is going on? We call it a show, or anything else you guys want to wrap it up and talk about?
I'll just show the chronograph quickly to
Look at that. Look at
Goldfinger.
that. So when I went to FP Journe to buy my Havana, they had this one there in stock, and I could have walked out buying that Havana right there at retail.
That. And what was it that you had to
And
have on
I
yours?
even took a picture of it, and I posted it on my. It's in my shorts on my YouTube. I have a video of me wearing it in the boutique.
You wanted the white gold,
But
right?
I wanted the platinum.
Platinum.
How much was this gold one when you
So
like
36 plus tax, 40 out the door.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Oh no, it was less because my platinum was 36. This was the rose gold, so this was quite a bit less. I think it might have been 30 plus tax.
Right.
32.
Wow.
32 plus tax. Yeah.
And if didn't I try to come in behind you and buy this, and it was already sold or something? Didn't I try to?
I don't know.
I thought you called them back for me to see if that was still available.
I don't know, but to be honest, I mean, other than selling it for a profit here, I wouldn't have been happy with it. I didn't want the brown on brown color. It's too much for me, you know.
And I love the rose gold and brown.
Yeah. But shit.
Sometimes you just gotta say shit.
Yeah.
Did you see Sylvester Stallone's watch sell for $5.4 million?
I heard that Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
I heard that Patek Philippe is pissed off about that.
Really?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
That he sold it. That was a watch he was never supposed to. That they basically are blacklisting him for selling that watch, so they'll never sell him another Patek again.
He probably has, 300 watches, so.
He don't need no more if he sold that one, right?
Yeah.
Like he ain't getting nothing from them if he sold that one.
He was wearing a rainbow Daytona the other day, so there's a video of him wearing a rainbow Daytona. So that's a $400,000 watch.
Let me ask you something. So you know how I've been debating between a Patek Philippe Grand Complication and an A. Lang & Son Datograph, chronograph. Yeah. Those are both $60,000 watches, right? They're both 65,000. They're both 65,000 actually. Look at this watch. This comes in for 10,000 less, and it's a Grand Comp by A. Lang & Son. What do you think about this?
This actually is beautiful.
I mean, is this something to consider? This is an annual calendar.
It's platinum too.
Yeah,
Let's check out the Datograph again, because that was below it, wasn't it?
And they also do have the you can get it with the leap year function for it'll be like the 65. So they're all equal in price, Look at that. There's the two.
Yeah, I go for the Datograph.
The Datograph, huh?
Datograph.
I love that black and rose gold combination too. So
Look at
Yeah.
that sucker. Isn't that
There you go. Yeah. All day
Yeah.
long.
even over the Patek, huh? Too. What do you look at that?
Yeah. All day long.
Gorgeous.
Over the Patek, huh, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
That's a banger, huh? It's just like a nice hung, and it's what I like about it is it's a little bit thick, so it's got some gravitas to it, right?
Yep. Oh, that's that. You ain't getting unnoticed wearing that. I mean, people's gonna notice you're wearing that regardless. They don't even have to be watch people.
That's the one to get, huh? Look at that movement. And it's not on a deploying. Isn't that a bummer?
Kind of, but I mean, I think once that's on, I don't think
You're not gonna care, right?
you're not gonna be bummed out about that. No.
Yeah. And they're asking like an extra 10 grand for this one because it's been serviced. I mean, what the heck?
I guess
I don't
that
know.
must be about what it costs to service it. Huh?
Yeah. I think how
10
much
grand
would
to
be
service
service.
it.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's what I was wondering too, and you said it. Man.
Yeah, a
so
lot of
that's my
money.
grail, I guess. Then that must be my. It's either that or Patek, but I really think this is my grail right here. You know?
You got a Patek already, Rich.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
dip into Langer. Look at that.
I feel like the Odysseys is kind of a miniature version of this, and so if I ever seen an Odysseys at a good deal, I would probably go for one of them. But this one's because I think the Odysseys can
Later,
be
Andy.
about
Yeah.
less expensive than this, but that's just gorgeous. There's no doubt about it.
What's that PSK? Oh, Rancher took off. He had a phone call. 5712R on bracelet. What?
I think Chris just got this one, or he got the G. So maybe they're talking to him about the R. I would love that in the full bracelet.
Is that the one with the moon on it, Chris? That's a Nautilus with a moon on it and the power reserve?
Yeah, it's got the moon and the power reserve. I was talking to his AD.
Remember when I wanted when Victor got that watch and he wanted to get rid of it? I'm like, man, I should buy that from you. And he's like, Rich, it's 78,000, and it's like almost double or triple retail. I can't do that to you. And now that watch is like 125 grand or something.
Victor also offered us the blue AP.
That Frost one, right? The Frost.
Yeah.
And you can't get those anymore, can you?
Yeah. And he was at just what he paid for it. So.
Yeah. What are those at?
Oh man.
You can't even get them, can you?
70. If you can get them, they're in their 70s or 80s, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they made a lot of funky watches this year. AP did. They just didn't really. They're not at Watches and Wonders, I don't think so. You really got to go and look for their stuff.
APN, no.
AP's biggest show that I can remember was when they brought out the Black Panther. You know, that was their big coming out party.
In the 5712, the color, I mean,
the rose gold.
Yeah, I guess that also depends on how much rose gold he already has in his collection, doesn't it, though, boys? You know,
I don't know that he's got a bunch.
I balance your collection. That's what I would say. That's what I would say, bro. I would say look at your collection, feel out what you got in rose gold, yellow gold, steel, and then see what it is you'd be more likely to wear if you got it in that other metal that you're lacking in your collection. That's what I would do.
He's already got a rose gold 5905, so yeah.
Yeah. Don't double up on the rose gold then if you have a Nautilus rose gold already. For sure not. Right, bud?
Yeah.
You don't need two rose gold Nautiluses.
Yeah, I agree with you. So
A 5196 is totally different though. Yeah, I've got that. He has a 5905. Wait, which one is that? I gotta Google that. What's a 5905?
That's a steel, I think.
He said he has it in rose gold, a
Oh
5905.
no, it's a white gold, I think. I know you said rogue. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the annual calendar sector dial in rose gold. Yeah, you got a lot of rose gold then. What about white? Yeah, white gold. You don't have a rose gold Nautilus, but it seems like you like rose gold. But white gold would be pretty sick. Oh, it's the chronograph one. Yeah. Boy, that data graph on the screen does carry a lot of presence, does it?
Yes, it does.
Shit. Why didn't I get that, bud, for 50 grand when it was out, man? Why didn't I do those? I did myself wrong by not getting that, man.
Well, there might still be in the next month or two. There might still be some room for it to come down.
Yeah.
Is this the one that Chris is talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. There you go, Chris. And those are that's probably white gold and rose gold there, right? Oh, it's a two-tone.
The two-tone bluesy of the Patek, but yeah, that one's all rose gold. That's amazing. I've
Go
never
back
tried
to
it.
the two-tone there.
Yeah, that's their two-tone with the blue dial.
Oh, that doesn't look so bad.
No, that's gorgeous. Yeah. I've never actually
I'm
tried
gonna
on
say
any
that
Nautilus.
two-tone there looks a bit retro.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to lose it. It's starting to go, vintage-ish almost. Yeah.
It looks a bit 70-ish.
Semi vintage, yeah. I don't know why it's the same color as the bluesy.
What's the ticket on something like that, Chris? On a solid
like
road.
from Patek?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty reasonable.
Oh man, my back's going out now.
35,000.
There'll be a lot, I would imagine.
Oh, there we go. Wait, what do we got there? What do we got there? Oh, I like the one on the right. The one on the left. Those are all nice, but I like the one on the black strap. But
Chris has the one on the right. Chris has the one on the right, and
yeah, man, that is gorgeous. Beautiful. I like that on the black leather. I like that on the black alligator like that. That's gorgeous. That is so hot. I mean, you can't get that in an AD though. You're looking at it, but you can't buy that, right? I can't go in and buy that right now.
No, I don't have the one on the right. I don't know which one you got, Chris. I have to go back to our text messages. It looks like.
Hey, Chris, I can't go in and buy this though, right, Chris? They don't have these available anymore. That's the one right there that Victor has. There's this all steel.
That's steel? Okay, I was thinking that was white gold.
That's the all steel one. Yeah, you can't get that. That's going for like 120, I think.
I know I can't get it. The Patek that was here.
That used to be my Grail. That one used to be my Grail, but I just discounted that because now it's like over 100 grand, and but that used to be my Grail. I mean, if I could choose any watch, that would be it right there.
Right.
I like the Aquanauts more.
Yeah, I do too.
That's pretty, man. Oh, that green one is just. I love that. My
favorite is the red Singapore edition.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like the orange chronograph.
The orange would probably be next. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy beautiful too.
And then the green, I like that. There's not a bad Aquanaut. There's really isn't.
I'm not a fan of that white gold one on the left.
The blue one?
Yeah. I don't care for the dial, the blue. I think the all the numerals and everything gets lost in it a little bit.
It's all finished with a little more bling. The green grenade has more flat surfaces.
Yeah, that green one really pops and it's clean looking. I like that. Yeah, they really came onto the market strong with that green, with this Aquanaut line in general right here. That was a great release.
Yes.
And the new variations as well with the travel time functions and the I'm not so sure about the chronograph function, but at least they introduced it. But definitely with the travel time, and more especially, I think the alarm function. Have you seen the alarm function on these Aquanauts? Those are really neat. Is it on the Aquanaut that they have the alarm function that they added it to, or is it the
No, it's the travel time.
the travel time? Right. Okay. I like that. I like that travel time. Now that travel time is quite a big piece too. That one would carry a lot of gravitons as well, wouldn't it? Do you have that one in here?
Yeah, the travel time is this year. It's just bear with me. Travel time, right? PATEK. That's a flyback chrono.
So it's going to be a giant gold piece with those large
Here it is.
pictures.
Here it
Yes,
is.
travel time, white gold.
No, the large rose gold, the one with the giant pushers. You know which one?
Oh, the pilot.
Yes, the pilot. There you go. The pilot. Was that it? No.
No. There we go.
Yeah. So see, the pilot. There it is. It has the alarm function. See the alarm bell at the 12 o'clock.
That's the alarm travel time. Yeah.
Yes, that is a very cool watch, and I think this one, because of the pushers and the size, and it's a big watch, right? 42.
I don't like these ones. I'm not too much of a fan of them.
Look at the pushers, all four sides on both sides, huh? They're all popping out like Frankenstein, huh?
Yeah, it's like a spider or something, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you think about that one, Bud? Do you like that the presence of those giant pushers like that? Is that cool or uncool?
I had the other pilot. I'm trying to think of what the number was on it, but I just I didn't like the pushers, and they only had two pushers, and they were just huge. So maybe the 4 would level it out, but
I mean, look at all the functions this watch really has, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got it's an annual calendar now. This one. No.
Alarm travel time with annual calendar. That's the alarm.
No,
yeah,
that's the alarm up there. Isn't that interesting? 6:30 and with a bell. And then it's got local and home time. And then it's got the day. And I think you can set the alarm to the day of the date. So you could set it one time for the month. You know?
Right.
But yeah, interesting watch. That's another one that might carry a lot of presence if you're looking for a lot of presence, you know?
Yeah, Chris is saying that the pushers are functional, but not aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're definitely using them for the travel time function and for the alarm. You got some pictures here. Oh, that's the straight line annual calendar. That one's
inline perpetual.
Yeah. That one is neat. Oh, and it's perpetual. Oh my gosh. That's
platinum. Yeah.
So
platinum,
what does this one cost new? Anybody know? Is it 80,000 or something? I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of money.
I'm gonna say more like 100.
That one is. I wonder.
5236.
I wonder if you can get these, or if this is a waitlisted watch. What would your opinion be on that? Does Chris know? Do you know Chris?
I think if you live close to a Patek right now, I think you could get these higher priced watch. I think you get lucky and get no more than Rolex selling their precious metals. I think right now you might if you made a little bit of a friend with one of the ADs, I think you might get one of these. Maybe not this one in particular, but a precious metal.
So I love the inline. I know some people don't like it because they feel the window disc separation brings it all together too close. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love this inline.
I really like
perpetual.
it. Yeah.
It is absolutely incredible. Let's look at it here a minute, real quick. Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's beautiful.
I just wouldn't get it in the blue. I'd get it in something more traditional, like a salmon dial or a white.
What's the price on that?
Yeah, let's see if we can find that.
Oh yeah, the salmon dial.
Just
for
scroll
sure.
Yeah,
up.
look at that salmon dial. Oh my god. Look at that.
Yeah.
So right
Yeah,
here,
If
it's
you
gonna be
just click on there.
141.
Wow.
I knew that would be more expensive. Yeah.
Wow. Look at that sucker. That's the one right there. Look at that. That's
perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah, the crown
That's
is perfect.
perfect fucking watch.
Platinum. Yeah.
Platinum.
That's a one and done right there for me.
Fuck
I would
gold. One and
Yeah.
done. I could, if I sold every watch in my collection, I'd have enough for this one watch.
Would you do that, Rich? Would you do that?
You know, if it was honestly, if it was that easy to just snap your fingers and make it happen, I mean, it would be a consideration. But it's kind of like, I don't know. You know, would
be. Yeah,
you?
I mean,
Bud?
if I had, well, if I
I mean,
had,
look, if you were limited on finances, Bud, I mean, you know, and you had to make a choice, what would you do?
if I had a magical AD there that said, "I'm going to hold this for you while you go sell them,"
Yeah.
and then you can come back and buy it, then I probably would. But without knowing, I'd hate to give up my collection to, no, and then wait 3 years for this or something. That would drive me crazy.
I mean, I'll be honest, I probably wish I bought this instead of my car.
Yeah.
I would have been better off.
Yeah. Wow. But you enjoy the car too, so.
Sure, but if you're just talking like, I mean, fuck straight depreciation, the car's already worth half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's the only thing is I had a buddy say the other day that he had bought his wife a 36 millimeter two-tone Rolex and he paid like 10 or 11 and he can get 8 or 9 for it. I said, there's nothing else that you can buy that you're going to keep an 80-90%, amount of money in. So,
yeah. What about you, Thomas? Would you snap your fingers and turn in your Kermit, your new Rolex? Would you, if you had 40 grand worth in watches, would you trade them all in for this if you liked it this much?
If I liked it that much, yeah. I mean,
wow, look at that.
That's nice, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I know
That's
you're
amazing.
you're a big gold watch fan, but what do you think to Laurent Ferrier?
Oh, I like Ferrier. Yeah, I think he's got some really nice pieces, and I think he's up and coming. I think it's, you know, I really think he's gonna have. I think in 10 years, all this stuff that we have passed by, other people will be snatching them up left and right.
Do you guys remember this one? And this
Yeah,
one
yeah, I
is
remember that
it's a
the
pretty
sector.
watch. This isn't a bad watch either.
Oh, the 5212. Yeah, beautiful.
I
This
haven't
was
seen this
new.
one come up either much.
Kesslowitz has got one of these.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's beautiful.
This was new a couple year ago or a year ago, right?
Yeah. Everybody wanted this one, remember?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's very good. I mean, it's stainless steel as well. I mean, the stainless steel Patek, it's about 30,000.
38.
38, is it?
Yeah. Matching cufflinks.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that one. I mean, that's a great Patek too. I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a grand comp. This is a nice one here too.
Yeah, this one you're probably talking more like 50 grand or 60. So for the
Yeah, in
bang
the,
for the
in
buck.
the aftermarket, huh?
Yeah,
You're still gonna have to pay a premium for this one, aren't you?
yeah. But if you've got the connection,
Do you have any Pateks on your radar, bud, at all, or the brand doesn't interest you at the moment?
I had the 5396 ordered, and I really thought that I was going to get that,
What's the 5396?
it's discontinued now, but it had it wasn't super complicated, but it had baguettes on the numbers.
Oh yeah, I remember now. The annual
Remember that one?
calendar.
The annual calendar. And
Yeah, that was beautiful. Right. And they never called you back to give you that, huh?
I ordered a blue one. The Patek just left before they even, and the salesman that I was dealing with, he was gone before that. So I just never did get a chance to get it.
Right. I think this is a nice one too.
Here's the deal.
This is new.
I was just going to say, I don't like that checkerboard pattern on the that checkered pattern on the center of the dial.
You don't?
No.
I like the world timers.
Yeah, me too.
And I seen a blue one up close. So Watchbox has become part of my AD, and so they have some Nautiluses, some world timers, brand new, new old stock, whatever. And they had a blue world timer the other day, and I thought the blue world timer was better looking than the Nautilus that they had.
These are beautiful. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous watch, huh?
It's on one of those denim straps as well.
Yeah, you're not digging that, are you?
No.
I think maybe they're making this low key so you can travel and not get jacked.
Yeah, maybe.
There you go. See that green world timer?
Oh,
Yeah.
the chronograph.
Yeah.
That's 200,000 for that.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
I seen this in blue the other day, and I tried it on, and it actually, to me, it made the Nautilus that was beside it, which it was an older Nautilus. I preferred that world timer to the Nautilus.
I like this one. Look at this one's in stainless steel.
Yeah.
Salmon dial stainless steel. Wow.
That's a newer one too that I believe was pretty reasonable for what it was.
64K.
Yeah.
For a steel watch. Jeez. But that's a good one. Look at that shit though, man. Salmon dial.
Yeah, that's nice.
Brand new world timer. Man, that's nice. freaking stainless steel.
Did you guys watch the Sylvester Stallone when they was doing the Hammer, when they was doing
The auction, I didn't know.
the auction? He said,
No.
yeah, it's got 20 complications. Actually, 21 complications, with the number one complication being trying to get the watch. So it was pretty funny.
Man, I just can't get over that it's in steel.
Yeah, I mean, for the price, I would probably go for try and find something in there.
I mean, to be
Precious
honest,
metal.
the fact that it's steel will probably make it more desirable down the road. Right, Thomas?
Maybe, yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. Possibly.
They don't make that many steel references, do they?
No, that's true. That's true.
Chris,
I
what do
mean,
you think about that, Chris? Chris, do you think the steel watch is worth more in the long run?
But are the people that's going to buy that Patek, are they going to want steel?
Oh, people like me consider it. Like I'm considering it now. Look at it. Here's the enamel dial.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That you can't go wrong with. 92,000 here. They're asking for that.
Yeah, that's close enough. Enamel dial, isn't it? That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think so.
Micro rotor, gorgeous.
Yeah, I like the micro rotor. Don't you?
I do. Yeah, much prefer it. I just got along Ferrier to go Bud. Gonna pull that up.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh wow, look at that.
That's beautiful.
That
I
is
like that right there.
gorgeous.
What do you think to that?
Oh, man.
225,000 Grand Sport Auto Tourbillon.
No, wait. You just said that's a $250,000 watch?
Yeah, $250,000.
Jeez Louise, get out of here. That is absolutely gorgeous, though.
Isn't it just?
It is. What a design. That bezel looks like it's
But
like
now,
it's covering it.
if he becomes, like one of the top,
Oh, here's
if he's
Chris
the next Gerald Genta and you buy it at $250,000 in 10 years, that's going to be,
Yeah, I guess it also depends, Chris, how many are ordered, how many are done in the final run of that reference, right? They, do they end up making them? Do they end up discontinuing it? I guess you never know until it's all said and done. Man, that Laurent Ferrier is incredible. Good
I
Lord.
mean, there's that one as well if you prefer it in yellow gold.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that more square.
That's some expensive retro there, Thomas.
Yeah.
Hell of expensive retro.
Oh,
That's
you can have
stunning, though.
you can have it in steel if you want.
Oh, I like that too. So, what would the steel be? 50 grand if the other one's 2.25.
Steel one's about 48,000, I think.
That's a nice one. I like that. Be hard to walk out of the store without thinking about that. And you can walk in and buy these, right, Thomas?
Yes, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It would seem like you get a bit of a discount on it. That's beautiful.
But that one just blew me away. That one.
It does.
That's the same watch, right? It's just
Blows
because
me
of
the hell away.
Yeah, that's the Tourbillon one.
It's like a brushed gold.
It's Tourbillon in the back.
Yeah. It just kills you that they put the tourbillon in the back. Like flip it around, put the seconds in the back.
Stealth wealth.
Yeah, I understand that for sure. Crazy.
But I mean, I've actually had guys in a group of guys asked me to take off my watch so they could look at it, which I don't like doing, you know, if you're standing around. And
Which one? Your red white?
no, it was my chocolate AP. They asked me
Oh.
to solid gold chocolate AP. They asked me to take it off, and he asked me to see it, and I put it up and like this. He said, "Take it off. Let me wear it." And you know, and that was just the AP. If this thing was $250,000, somebody asked me to take it off and wear it, I'm going to tell them to go to hell. You know, so.
Yeah, that
But I mean-
Patek is understated. Which one? The World Time, right, David? The steel one.
That's new this year, though, right, Thomas? Because I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, new style color. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Crazy.
$250,000 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always knew he was proud of his watches. They've always been high dollars. So.
But I gotta say, I mean that's just it's a special look. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if money is no object, you know, why not?
That onion crown just really ties it together, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I like
Nice
that.
touch, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that in person. Actually, I might stop. I think they got one in Vegas. I'll definitely stop in and look at it. But I mean, you go into Breguet, you go into Laurent Ferrier, you know, you go into them shops in Vegas, and they blow your mind really when you get up close to all of them.
They sell Laurent Ferrier in Vegas, and
there is no one.
They sell Laurent Ferrier in Vegas.
Okay.
Does he have any boutiques, Thomas, at all?
I'm not sure. I'm just asking Bud. Do they sell them in Vegas?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that I seen one in Vegas. And I think I know he's got one in New York. I mean, I would gotta say that he's got several. Oh yeah, he's got boutiques.
I'm on his website and it says all his watches are sold out.
There you go.
Really?
A lot of them. Here, I'll switch. Let me show you. That green one's pretty, isn't it? People like that one. It's sold out. Look how pretty this one is. That's up your alley, bud. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful.
50 grand.
So actually, I'm seeing 7 of them. One in California.
Man, look how
one in
clean
New
this
York.
rose gold case looks on this watch. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, the Gallet.
That's stunning.
There's one in Miami. So he's got not even a handful around here, but I bet you if you walked into a boutique, you'd find something. But that's cool.
Wow, those are clean, aren't they?
Yeah, the rose gold and the green looks nice.
Super clean.
Hey, Clem, how you doing? Good to see you. Is that right, Chris?
Super clean looking. but it was these here that were all sold out. Are we frozen? No.
No. Okay. I'm just looking. Chris just told me there's no 5396, which looks similar to the old one, which is really nice.
That's my favorite. The annual calendar with the orange hands.
Yeah, that's a nice watch.
What an odd looking case.
I think it's the same case, but I think it's just, I think it's the way that these.
The lugs sort of come out a bit funny, don't
Yeah.
they?
Oh, so these are limited edition 10 pieces, all of these.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why they're all sold out. Ah. Well, there you go.
So you got guys, you got multi-millionaires wearing these things that,
Yeah, they're.
they've ordered them right. They've seen them watch and wonders and ordered them. And
Here's
I
that
like
one
that.
right here.
I like the pink one there.
This is the one right here, right? That you were showing us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be gorgeous in person.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Man, how do they get the perfect lines around that bezel like that to come out in a circle like that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bud?
Yeah.
The machine lines in the bezel that are circled around in the bezel. You see that?
Yeah.
How do they achieve that? Fuck.
Something else.
It is, isn't it?
I say that's all.
God, look at that
gold.
bracelet. That bracelet, huh?
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Yeah. That's nice as yeah.
But I'm too far from a boutique to even think. Yeah, that bracelet looks better on the inside there.
1
too.
out of 24.
Oh, well, there you go.
There's a Torbjorn in the back.
Those are probably sold the first day that Watch and Wonders is open.
Incredible.
They're probably pre-sold. So
Incredible.
yep, that's it.
Well,
Looks.
Crappy luxury, are you in here? I'll tell you what, you're not going to go home and in the dark and the loom's not going to work on this watch.
Get the Victorinox.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe that happened to him and that he caught that. I mean, that's incredible that he caught that. I'll be honest. I don't think I would have caught that. Fuck. The loom is missing on the watch. Oh, fuck.
Good old Crappy.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. That's the one you were looking at before.
Yeah, and I just looked it up. It's very nice.
The Nautilus.
No, it wasn't Nautilus. It was a.
Oh yeah. I got you. Hold on. It's going to be under complications, and it's going to be 5396.
Yep, 53.
In what color?
Blue.
Oh, here it is.
Blue with white gold. .38.5 millimeter. Yeah, it looks a lot like the old one did. So they basically, yeah, they pretty much just took it away for a couple of years.
Yeah, what is the difference between this and the one you were going to get?
I don't remember. I mean, I don't really see a whole lot.
I don't see a difference, right?
Got baguettes, isn't it? That one. You were gonna get baguettes on yours, we would.
Yes,
Just
I
say
was
watch.
getting it. I had the baguettes ordered, and it was really, really a
63.
good. It was like 36 or 39,000. So I mean, I thought it was really priced well. So I'm looking at some of the older ones that they're selling online now, and it looks very similar. So here's one for 35,000. That's so yeah. They basically took it away for a little bit and brought it back. There's one with the rose gold and the blue. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's that. I know what that one is. Yeah.
So there's the see they have it in the blue and then the white with the rose gold.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I like that one.
I think the one that I ordered was rose gold with the blue. I think that's the one that I ordered, but
Yeah.
they've changed it a little bit, changed the colors.
And then coming down here, you've got some of the chronographs I like. For example, I like the 5172. But they don't make this in rose gold, right, Chris? They only make it in white, huh?
That's a banger. That's an absolute banger of a watch. That.
This one here, huh?
Yeah. 5172. That is just brilliant. Syringe hands, chronograph.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Triple tiered lugs. I love that triple tier lugs. You see that?
Yeah,
Gorgeous. The case.
Yeah.
I love that. Wow, look at the case. Look at that. Yeah. But it's interesting. They don't make this in another metal. They only make it in the white gold. Isn't that interesting? Why is that?
I don't know. Probably so that the next year they can bring out in another gold.
Yeah, there you go. That's
And here's this
probably-
new watch, the 5224. You seen this is the new one.
Horrible. Don't like it.
You don't like this?
No.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are they trying to do with this watch? It's a
It
24-hour
looks
time.
like that Gerald Genta blackjack. Was it a blackjack table watch? Almost like.
It's confusing me. I'm not even sure what it's trying to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right
So it's
back.
basically it's on 24-hour time, huh, Thomas? So it only goes around once per day.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
Very weird, isn't it? That's definitely an original design. I don't know if I could get used to reading the time like that.
I couldn't, no. No, not after spending all that money on it, no.
I'll be subtracting 12.
It'll become a collector's item, I'm sure. It'll become a vintage antique in the future. But not for me.
I think it's pretty though.
Yeah, it looks okay. But I've seen nicer Pateks.
Awful nice finishing on the movement, isn't it?
Yeah, really
Wow.
nice. Really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah. Lots of perlage and Yeah.
Oh, look how pretty that is.
Oh, it's dual time as well.
Yeah, the skeleton hand. Yeah. Wow, that makes it very functional, doesn't it? And you don't need a day and night indicator on the dual time. Isn't that interesting?
No, you don't.
Wow, that's
The more I
very
look at this watch,
interesting.
the more I like it.
Yeah, really, it's actually pretty beautiful. And you don't need an AM PM indicator. It's kind of interesting. It'll still be a pain in the ass to tell the time. But it's a nice piece for sure. I like the raised numerals. That's got to look great in person.
Honestly, I like that watch a lot. Now that we've looked at all the angles of it, it's a good looking watch.
It's a good looking watch, isn't it? I bet this would be really hard to get. Look how clean that is.
Yep,
Good
I bet
God.
you
Look
that's
at the
popular. You
finishing.
see the
Oh my
design
God.
inside.
It doesn't even look real. The finishing is so tight. Oh my God. Look at Patek Philippe. The quality of the finish is just incredible.
Yep.
See, that's why I don't really think I need to want to go to another brand. Just look at this shit. It's time to just fess up that I got to consolidate some shit and stick to the king of all kings here, you know? You know, going forward, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have too many watch buys in my future. I don't think, you know, I got plenty of Rolex. I just want to kind of go to another Patek. The only thing that's
How much
holding
is
me
this
up,
one?
the only thing that's holding me up is that damn datograph. Am I going to end up getting a datograph instead? 57 grand.
Wow, that's a deal on that one, I think. Although if they're
Fairly priced considering all of their other prices, huh?
yeah. Hey Mason, how's it going?
But you know, another Patek I was seriously considering was, I told you guys earlier, was just the chronograph, but they don't have that one here. It's discontinued. I guess they are discontinued, huh? The old chronographs. Maybe they're in other snow. Yeah, I don't see them.
I'm saying, can you walk us through the time on that watch? Blue and rose gold just has a real effect on me. I really like the looks of it together.
Yeah, see, a lot of the stuff's discontinued. If look at that, if you want a chronograph, you don't have any choices anymore. You're really you is that for real? You really just got a 5172 is the only chronograph they make now?
I can't imagine it's on the website and they don't have it.
Oh no, not the one we were just looking at. I'm talking about just a chronograph.
Oh, okay.
Look, the only chronograph watch they have is the 5172 now, right here, white gold.
Mm.
I don't see anything else. Any traditional chronographs? Huh. That's interesting. because I was all about, I'll show you the other Patek that I was considering that I'm all about is this chronograph. Oh, see, here's the 5.7. Oh, Jesus. There's the, see, 134,000. See the steel jumbo Nautilus with the moon? 134,000, bud.
Wow.
That's when remember when me Victor had it and he's like, I can't sell this to you for 78. I'll feel like I'm ripping you off. Remember, bud?
Yeah.
That's the watch right there. So he's
Wow.
got that one. And then, but the one that I'll tell you which one I'm really impressed. Oh, here's another one for 5712. Here's the one that he had, bud. It was a
Right.
5712, 99K. The other one was a more collectible first series. But I like just the regular chronograph. I think it's a 5070. I know they got them here because I was looking at them. Oh man, they must have sold it. Shit.
This is one I really liked. You want to pull that up, Rich? I think that's really nice.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the 5172. That's the only ones that they're selling right now. Yep. And so the
Yeah,
retail on
they're not
those is what? 83,000. And that's interesting. You can't choose rose gold or yellow gold on that. That's the it only comes in white gold. Huh. Those are $200,000 pieces.
There you go. Take that one right there.
That green one.
You
Yeah.
can't even get those, right? The green. They're just here at the show, right?
I think you could last year, but
What are those got? Emerald buckles? Look at those are jeweled buckles. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, those are jeweled bezels too. Wow.
Jewel bezels on those ones.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg had the green one. This is the one that I seen the other day sitting beside an old Nautilus from Watchbox. That's at my AD now, and this is.
And they're not bad either, right, bud? They're like 35,000, right?
Yeah, no, it was a hell of a deal. It was
They
less
are.
than, yeah.
The world, you know what? I'll tell you, the Patek world timers right now are in a real sweet spot. They really are for some reason.
I may go back and talk to him about that because that's.
You could even get the limited edition ones for pretty much almost the same price as the regular ones, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've seen the New York one and it's not that much more than the others, and the New York one is pretty spiffy. I like it. Yeah, the white is nice. The world time is nice. The in the white gold, I like them in the white gold.
There's a chronograph one you showed earlier.
I definitely would not get the chronograph on the world timer.
Too many complications.
It's just not. I don't think you need to spend the extra money on it, and it's not the right type of chronograph for me. I mean, I want a full functioning a full dialed chronograph if I'm going to have a chronograph. I'm not okay with these little sub chronograph deals, you know? I don't like those.
There's the one you were seeing earlier.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know what you guys don't like about that. I
Just the
definitely
fact
like
of
that.
telling the time once it gets past noon.
Yeah,
I guess
once
you know what? You don't need to know
So
the
it's-
numbers. You just look at
so
it. You're
what
going to
is
know
it?
it's
It's-
3:30, 4:30 just by where the hands are. You don't need to know what the numbers are,
Is
right?
it military? Is it military time?
Yeah,
or is it,
it's military
okay.
time.
Yeah, so I could do that pretty quick. That'd be, you get used to that pretty quick.
But
I
you
live in
see, it
a
only goes around, the hands go around the dial once per day, bud.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
And you see it's a dual time. There's a skeleton hand for a dual time.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need the AM PM indicator because it's a 24-hour dial.
Right.
So right there, right now, that dual time is at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
These are neat, and these was cheap when they first come out.
These Calatravas.
These are steel. Yeah, they're steel.
That's like a casino. It looks like a roulette watch. I like the sensor
like
that
blue
Thomas
one, yeah.
doesn't like. They stole that off that Calatrava limited edition, the one that you had and flipped. That center guilloche pattern there.
Mm-hmm.
The New York subway cover.
Yes.
New York subway sewer cover.
Yep.
Aquanaut calendar. That's some.
I don't think that's the right watch to have those functions on it. It's too sporty to have an annual calendar, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like this better.
Yeah, Aquanaut chronograph. There's one of those. That's a pilot annual calendar.
I like that one.
There's the one you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
What about that Grandmaster chime?
Yeah, that Grandmaster chime is. That's similar to what he just sold, right? That's similar to what Stallone just sold.
Stallone sold, yeah.
Jeez.
Wow, that looks like a it didn't even look like a Patek.
That was a skeleton version of the 24.
This is beautiful. This is
What
my
the
favorite release.
heck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Enamel dial minute repeater. This is 400,000.
Wow. That is some handwork. Look at that dial. That's something like Laurent Ferrier and them would do.
Yes. And that would be something that I could just walk away if I get something like that. Maybe not. I'll probably
Minute repeater. Wow, that's a minute repeater. Boy, you know, most people in the world don't even know that they make these things, huh? It's kind of crazy.
Nobody looks at them.
Look at that for a horrible Nautilus.
Oh my lord, what is this?
Blinged out Nautilus. Oh, one for the ladies.
Wow.
I won't comment on what I was going to say, but
I didn't even know they made stuff like this.
I do like this.
Ellipses, the ellipse.
Yeah, I like the ellipse. Yeah.
Chris, weren't you gonna consider this one? I think Chris was considering this one. Those are special. Look at the hand engraved case on this. That guilloche, that everything on that dial is hand engraved. That's a hand engraved case dial. Case and dial, all hand engraved.
These are the fine handcrafts.
Uh-huh.
That one I don't like at all.
I just feel like I would break that really easily. I don't know. It just feels like that would not be. You would wear that once a year to some kind of big event, and that would be it. That's not a one watch. You're gonna have something else with that.
Yeah. Mason is with me on the not mixing chronographs with the world timer.
Take you through.
That blue one there, that's.
Well, it turns out
That's this super sonnery. That's something else.
Yeah.
That one's a jukebox, man. Patek Philippe jukebox.
Some of these are pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're just showing off their skills.
That's
Yeah.
pretty, dude.
You know?
That's nice. That's a nice world
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I like that one.
Those are special for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Lake
all
Geneva.
and cloisonné enamel, right? All of
Yeah.
that. Beautiful.
And is Patek Philippe the ones who make the mermaid ones, the erotic mermaid ones? They do, don't they?
I'm not sure. This is just berserk. This.
Yep.
This is Sylvester Stallone stuff. Look at the back of it. So you got your calendar on the back. All your calendar on the back. And then on the front, you've got your chronograph, your alarms, yeah.
Minute repeater.
Minute repeater, everything. Just berserk.
It is. What's that? $1 million or 2 million? 2 million.
Just with those stones, with those sapphires and everything,
5
I'd
million,
say that's
5
5 million, 5 million easily.
For sure.
Easily.
Yeah.
5, 10 million.
I can make that work. You know, I could do that as a one watch.
Well, gentlemen, I think that we can't top this one here.
Yeah. No,
Let's
we're
make
good
this
here.
let's make this the show ender watch. The showstopper watch right here, guys.
Yeah.
I'm kind of frozen with my back right now. I can't even move. So
Oh, mate.
let's.
Well, thanks for having us, Rich. It's great to have
Yes,
you.
thanks for having us, Russ. It was a good time, and you guys actually thanks for giving me some newfound enjoyment out of this 321 because I was really wondering.
Congratulations, bud, on the 321 on the
Thank you.
Edgeway. Beautiful watch. Beautiful watch.
It's a special thing there, bud. Don't scratch
It
that.
really is. Really is
I
a
was
beautiful
wondering if
watch.
it was worth the extra 10 grand over a sapphire sandwich, but I see it now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mate.
Well, I'll tell you this: if there are any watches that you should more like put away and wear less, that would be one of them, bud.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It looks like it's probably a scratch magnet, but it's a really good.
Definitely. So,
But okay, sounds good.
But yeah,
all right, guys.
Thanks to Rich for having us. Old school Rich Buddy show.
Yes,
Like
I'm glad you guys
Always
came on, and
nice.
Clivers as well. Thanks, Clivers, for coming on.
Yeah, Clivers.
Thanks, Clam. Thanks, Kyle.
And
Myself,
we'll try to
Chris.
We'll try to do more of these for sure.
Thanks
Yes,
everyone in the
absolutely.
chat. Great to see you all in the chat.
All right, guys. Have a good evening.
All right,
Take care, everyone.
All right.
we'll see you
bye-bye.
down. I'm
See you
looking
next
for my
time.
outro. See you guys. Peace.
Take care.
Everyone, take care. Give me a thumbs up. Everybody, give a
Yeah,
thumbs up.
give a
if you
thumbs
can.
up. Leave a
Thank you,
thumbs
guys.
up.
Appreciate it.